So YouTube NextUp is this awesome program for up-and-coming YouTubers. They were looking for 30 channels that they thought had potential to be the next big thing on YouTube. I applied for the program and I'm happy to say that I actually won. So they flew us out to LA for a week where we had the pleasure of being able to use the YouTube creator space. The YouTube Creator Space is a brand new state-of-the-art production facility. It's built exclusively for YouTubers, and this place is amazing. They have a screening room, recording studio, outdoor amphitheater, and a ton of other things for content creators like editing suites, green screen rooms, and the latest in production equipment.
All these machines have editing software, obviously, Premiere, all that stuff.
So on the first night we all arrived in LA, YouTube put on this mixer for us where we all met for the first time.
You're not supposed to look at the camera.
We had food, we hung out, and we started planning out our collab videos. The next morning was our first day at the YouTube Creator Space, and I think all of us were just really excited to get out there and start using it. We usually started out each morning by having breakfast at the space, followed by a meeting in the screening room, and this is where we'd have panels, lectures, and presentations from other YouTubers and different members of the YouTube and Google staff. Some interesting things about the Creator Space. There's a fire pole in the main lobby, so of course all of us were like little kids wanting to play on it.
Yeah. There you go.
I think a lot of us were a little too easily amused just by the sight of playing on a pole. Another interesting thing about the space is that they have unisex bathrooms. It's a little strange for me to walk out of the bathroom stall and see women standing there, because each time I'd walk out I'd have that split second of initial shock where I'm like, oh crap, did I walk into the wrong bathroom? One of the nights I was there, I was standing at the sink washing my hands, and I look to my left and I see Lisa standing there washing her hands. So we both just kind of looked at each other and were like, hi. She had a big smile on her face as usual and she was really sweet, but I have to say it's a little strange meeting someone for the first time in the bathroom. The space itself is always buzzing with activity, and there were a ton of things going on while we were there. Dave Days was there shooting a music video, Freddie was there starting production on the second season of his series Video Game High School. There were a lot of mixers and get-togethers and things like that, so you would always see and just run into a lot of random YouTubers walking around. Some of us were pretty tired because it was a super busy week where we did a lot of work, but it wasn't all work, we had a lot of fun too. There was a movie theater in walking distance from our hotel, so a group of us went to go see Dan Dobie's movie, Please Subscribe.
We're going to go see a screening of some movie. I don't even know what, I'm just coming along.
Please Subscribe.
Please subscribe, yes, that's what we're saying, and it's gonna be great.
By Dan Dobie. You didn't know this? You're a bad YouTuber.
I'm a terrible YouTuber.
Yeah, I know.
And there's Devin, he's gonna flip across the street.
Yes! If there's a truck, you have to reach out, catch the edge, and ride it as long as you can. Let go!
Imagine he snaps his neck.
Now we're out here and there's a bunch of YouTubers.
Shay's here, Casey's here.
I thought it was really good. It's so weird seeing people you know up on a huge screen when you're usually watching them at like tiny bots on your laptop. But it was really fun.
What'd you think, Nick?
It was awesome. I enjoyed it. Except, I mean, I was trying to not fall asleep, not because of the movie, but because we've been so busy.
One of the nights out we went bowling.
Nice job.
And let me just say, Austin claims that he's not a good bowler and that he doesn't bowl that often, but he was hitting strike after strike, so I have a hard time believing that. And I think bowling's a lot more fun when everyone's terrible at it and you can just make fun of each other. Then that night when we got back from the bowling alley, we realized that Evelina forgot to return her bowling shoes.
Look at this. Evelina stole the bowling shoes from the bowling alley.
Show them off, take them out.
It's a new trend. I really wanted these shoes.
So we totally left the bowling alley, and Evelina,
What is going on with me?
so your shoes are still there then, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
You liked them so much you decided to wear them home?
She decided to keep them. Fashionable.
Oh, Evelina.
So a few of us hopped in the car and we headed back to the bowling alley, and then we had fun the rest of the night just driving around and getting lost. The thing about YouTubers is that they're usually really fun, entertaining people, so when you put a group of us together, we usually have a great time regardless of what we end up doing. On another night, we went out to go get food at Earth Cafe, and Devin, this guy right here, decides that for some reason it would be a good idea to take the candles on the table and set his napkin on fire. So he lights the napkin, it erupts in a fireball, which he then throws on the table. So me being the heroic and quick thinking guy that I am, I grabbed my glass of lemonade and I threw it on the flame, instantly saving the restaurant and the lives of everyone around us. Well, actually what happened is, I did throw the lemonade on the flames, most of it missed, and I'm pretty sure I splashed the two girls sitting next to us. So Karen, Ashley, if you're watching this, I'm sorry if I accidentally splashed you with lemonade, and yeah. So back at the space, we had another hectic day where we had press there and we were doing interviews, but we spent a lot of time working on collaboration videos.
You sound like you have something stuck in your ass, dude. You sound like you just saw my typical Saturday night.
So being that this was my first time in LA, it was a week of new experiences. I got to visit Tempest Freerunning Academy, where I've been wanting to go for a really long time. I tried In-N-Out Burger for the first time. And then at the end of this crazy week, we all met in the screening room so we could watch the collabs that we'd all been working on. It was really interesting seeing all the videos that everyone had done together and just getting to see the creative aspects of each person's personality. Then later on that night, some of us got together, we watched a movie, and watched some more of each other's videos. So overall, this entire week was just an amazing experience, and I cannot say enough just how incredibly grateful and thankful I am for this opportunity. I'm just thankful to YouTube, Austin, Justin, Liz, and just everyone else who helped make this possible. I met some great people, and it was so much fun just getting to meet and work with such talented individuals. I'm really happy that the day after Playlist Live, I'm going to be flying back to LA for a second round, and we're all going to be collabing and doing all of this again, so I can't wait for that to come. In the description, I'm going to leave a link to the other winners' channels, a playlist so you can watch some of the videos that we worked on and some of the things that I was talking about in this video. And I want to thank you guys too, the viewers who watch these videos and share them on Facebook, Twitter, all of that. You guys are all awesome.
That's why you use your horn.
I know, I forgot to use my horn because I was too busy freaking out.